You're all welcome to Zoracom first webinar of the year, 2026. Thank you all for joining us today. Last year we had a great session, and participants of last year can actually attest to that. So we are excited to kick off this year with an insightful session. And today's webinar is titled NOC as a Service, 24/7 Network Monitoring, Fault Analysis, and Inventory Reconciliation. My name is Philomena, your moderator for today's session. If today is your first time joining us, you are welcome. We are Zoracom, and we help organizations to achieve operational excellence through smart infrastructure, observability, and cybersecurity solutions. So today we are going to discuss how our NOC operates in real time using our mirror solution. And it is my pleasure to introduce our speaker, which is going to take us on this beautiful topic, Mr. Sistus. Mr. Sistus is the lead unified network and NOC at Zoracom. Mr. Sistus, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Philomena. Yeah. Thank you for having me. You're all welcome, viewers and listeners.
All right, thank you very much. Before we dive deeply, I would like you, Mr. Sistus, to just quickly or briefly explain what NOC as a service really means and why organizations are moving in this direction.
All right, that's a very salient question. A NOC, NOC, simply means Network Operations Center, where all network incidents are monitored, managed, and resolved. So when we now talk about NOC as a service, we are referring to the outsourcing of all network operations. And it's very important to have a very centralized NOC setup, because it leads to having proactive network monitoring. It leads to helping organizations in meeting SLAs and reduces downtime. And by downtime, we mean the time incidents happen. Yeah. So it's important for the network operation centers and their engineers to capture incidents as a time team. That is proactive incident monitoring.
Wow, wow. That's really nice. Thank you very much for that. Can you please explain some of the key challenges that organizations face while in the NOC?
Without a properly structured NOC setup, organizations face a couple of challenges, which includes prolonged downtime, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
So when an incident happens, say 12 p.m. in the afternoon, it should be captured that 12 p.m. And not 2 hours later, because a lot of troubleshooting will take place both from the NOC center and from the field to resolve issues. So having a proper or not having a proper structured setup leads to prolonged downtime, leads to difficulty in meeting SLAs, it leads to improper and wrong inventory records. You understand? So that's why having a centralized, well-equipped NOC is very, very critical. And that is why Zoracom offers NOC as a service.
Okay.
With NOC as a service, you have your incidents well monitored, managed, and RCAs are properly captured and documented.
All right. Thank you very much. And I'm sure there's a solution we use while in the NOC, right?
Yes. Solutions are there are a lot of solutions out there. But here in Zoracom, with our NOC as a service, we have a very intelligent, proactive solution known as the mirror observability solution.
Wow, used for monitoring.
Yes, MIRO, Mirror Observability Solution. It gives our NOC teams a unified real-time view of the network.
Okay, so that shows clearly that proactive monitoring is no longer optional. An organization needs to really harness such
very essential. It cannot be overemphasized.
Right. So, can you please explain how this solution can support day-to-day NOC operations? And when it comes to fault management, can you explain to us how Mirror detects fault and support fault analysis right in the NOC?
Yes, thank you for that question, Philomena.
Yes.
The Mirror solution from our NOC center here in Zoracom enables our NOC engineers to see the health status of the entire network infrastructure. Okay. It's not only humans that have health status. The network has health status. What is going on in the network? Irrespective of the KPIs. Is availability 100%? What is utilization? Are thresholds being met? What are the errors within the network? The latency, temperature, these are just but a few KPIs. So the health status of all these KPIs are instantly seen and monitored, and issues are identified before customers are impacted. It's very critical. It's very important. Issues should be identified and resolved before customers are impacted, not after they have been impacted. That is how you ensure business continuity and customer satisfaction. So with our Mirror solution in the NOC here in Zoracom, issues and health status are identified, resolved before customers are impacted.
Wow.
So hence, Mirror continuously monitors both devices and services, irrespective of what you offer. Are you an ISP? Are you a fintech? Are you into IT and telecom? Your devices and your services, Mirror solution does a 24/7 continuous monitoring. And when fault occurs, alerts are generated and classified according to severities. And by severity, it means how critical, what is the level of impact of the fault. So we have critical severity, major severity, minor severity, and even the warning severity. So when this goes out, this alert goes out to all stakeholders vis-a-vis the Mirror solution. Action takes place, troubleshooting starts, and resolution is accomplished. So the platform, the Mirror platform now correlates all these related events, helping us to identify root cause analysis. What caused the incident? What was done to resolve it? What will be done to avoid future occurrence of such faults and incidents?
Wow, that's really an advantage in the NOC operations. So,
and the advantage of using the Mirror
in
your NOC centers.
When it comes to inventory accuracy, inventory accuracy is one of the most important aspects in network operations, right? Okay, so I don't know if you can explain how this inventory reconciliation works with this Mirror solution.
Inventory accuracy and reconciliation is important because at the end of the day, all the incidents that have been captured and resolved must have the proper reporting and recording. You understand? So the Mirror maintains both logical and physical inventory records. That is how the Mirror solution, how powerful it is. It maintains both logical and physical inventory records. So automatically reconciling what is deployed in the network against what is documented. And by what is deployed in the network, we mean how many devices are in the network. For instance, if you are using the yellow network or the red network, I'm giving instance here. Does the red network have 1,000 devices or 20,000 devices? The Mirror solution has that against what is documented. Because configurations are taking place, the commissioning of devices are taking place, and commissioning of new ones. So balancing these records, the Mirror solution does that effectively.
Wow. Thank you very much. I understand that Zoracom does 24/7 NOC operations, right? So I would like you to walk us through how Zoracom operates its NOC on a 24/7 basis using the Nero solution.
Yes, Zoracom operates an automated 24/7 NOC model, ensuring that monitoring is continuous of both the network and customer devices. So we use the mirror as the single source of truth for alerts, incidents, and inventory. So the mirror solution in our NOC and the NOC as a service we offer to our existing customers and future customers allows a structured incident lifecycle from detection or capturing to escalation, to resolution, to reporting, and finally to reconciliation. There's an incident lifecycle. Incidents are captured, they are escalated, they are resolved. During resolution, RCA is found out and documented. Then you have the reporting. What kind of reports do you want? You want the reports in Excel format? You want them in bar chart and pie charts? You want them in HTML? Irrespective of the type of reports you want your incidents to be, the mirror solution offers that. And at the end of the day, reconciliation. Because as a network operations center or as an IT firm, or even a fintech, financial technology, you need to do reconciliation of reports at the end of the day or the week or the month or even at the end of the year. So the mirror solution makes this easier and faster for you.
Okay.
Because there is a proper inventory record and reconciliation. All you need to is generate for the period you want, and you have your reports ready for both technical and business decisions.
Wow. That's really, really great. So finally, we'll be taking questions and answer. So if you have questions, you can kindly drop it at the comment section. All right. So while we are waiting for your questions, Mr. Sistus, I would also like to ask, what major value does NOC as a service deliver to customer using the mirror solution?
Values are enormous. And it has been explained along the line. Reduce downtime, ensuring that the downtime of incidents are drastically reduced. Ensuring that organizations meet up with the SLAs, their service level agreements with both their customers and their vendors. Because with the right solution like Mirror, you ensure that the mean time to resolve, the MTTR, is well achieved. You have lesser time identifying issues, you have lesser time troubleshooting, you have lesser time resolving. But when you are using the wrong NOC tool, it takes a longer time. You have prolonged downtime, you have your customers dissatisfied, and if you are not careful, business begins to go down. So with the mirror solution, you have reduced downtime, you're able to meet up with your SLAs, you have business continuity assured, and you ultimately have customer satisfaction guaranteed.
Wow, that's really wonderful. We're actually waiting for your questions. You can quickly drop it at the comment section. All right, Mr. Sistus. Another question is that, what kind of reports do customers receive from the NOC, and how does this report support decision making, like for organization?
The kind of reports Mirror Solution gives, it gives operational reports, it gives performance reports. These two key elements are very critical.
Okay.
Because you have the reports highlighting fault trends. What are the trends of faults over time?
Yes.
So you can do trend analysis of incidents or faults. The reports will give you the uptime, the inventory status, and SLA performance, like I earlier explained. So when you're talking about operational and performance reports, excellent, the Mirror solution gives you that. So these insights will help the customer to understand their network behavior over time. helps them to prepare for upgrades. You want to upgrade from your current OS, the operating system, to a new version of OS. And you need that upgrade from time to time to avoid your system being stagnant.
Okay.
So you want to prepare for upgrades. The mirror solution helps that. And the reports gets and it justifying operational decisions.
Wow. So in a short term, is that customers don't just get monitoring, they get actionable insights.
Actionable insights.
The reports.
Yes.
Wow.
Via operational and performance reports. You want operational reports, it gives you. You want performance report, it gives you.
Okay, I can see a question from the chat session. From Foke. He's asking, how does this solution improve response time compared to traditional monitoring tools that organization uses in the NOC? So I'm sure this person wants to really have an insight on how this mirror solution improve response time.
Yeah, I explained that earlier, and I'm going to say the mirror solution helps to improve response time by reducing your downtime. You understand? When you have an incident, say 1 p.m. in the afternoon, how do you respond? How does your team of engineers respond? Your field service engineers and your NOC engineers, how do they respond to this? With the mirror solution, it gives you real-time visibility, monitoring and reporting of incidents. It gives RCA, gives you the root cause. Where is the issue? What is causing? Is it a fiber failure? You're able to get the POF, the point of failure. You're able to get the POC, the point of cut. So with such informations escalated to your field service engineers, they don't go to site wasting a lot of time on isolated alarms, checking here and there, trying to know what is going on, because they already have the root cause. Yes. They go straight to where it is, how many kilometers from point A to point B, if it's a fiber cut, if it's a transmission issue, is it an antenna failure? If it's a power issue, is it a rectifier supply fail? Is it a rectifier module fail issue? Is it a shortage in diesel? So all this you get with the mirror solution. And your field guys goes straight to the field. They get it resolved with the lowest mean time to resolve.
I hope that explained your question, Ms. Afoke. Thank you very much, Mr. Sistus, for that. All right, someone is asking, my question is, how does mirror refers to in a layman understanding? So if a layman wants to understand what mirror is, what does it refer to? If network is bad, how can it control and rectify on due time? So maybe I think you will take it one after the other. The first one, maybe you should, explain that first aspect that says, what does mirror refers to in a layman understanding? First of all, give a clarification on that.
Okay, in a layman's understanding.
Yes.
The mirror solution, just take it that it's an intelligent, proactive solution for monitoring of the network. In terms of monitoring, it gives you 3-in-1 package: monitoring, visibility, and reporting. So you are not just using the mirror solution to monitor your network. The entire network infrastructure, it gives it a bird's eye view.
Okay.
It gives you visibility. You're able to see whatever you want to see. You want to know what has happened in the last minutes, in the last 1 hour, days, weeks, months, even yearly. The mirror solution is automated solution.
Wow.
And it gives you the right reports, the kind of report you want. All has been incorporated in the mirror. Our existing customers are using it. They are testifying, and we urge new customers to key in to this mirror solution.
All right, thank you very much. So for a layman language, he said, is used for monitoring. You have monitoring, and then you have visibility and reporting using the mirror solution. That's like 3-in-1. All right. And the next question is, he says, if network is bad, how can it control? That's how can the mirror solution control and rectify on due time?
If network is bad.
That if network is bad, how can it control and rectify on due time? I think that also relates to fault analysis because
resolution.
And resolution. Yes.
Ensuring that they achieve the MTTR, the mean time to resolve.
Yes.
So the mirror solution helps, like has been explained, to achieve reduced downtime because it captures incidents in real time. So when incidents are captured in real time, escalations are made in real time.
Okay.
And quickly. And that helps with RCAs, root cause analysis. That's what we mean by RCA. What is the root cause of the incident? So with all these informations escalated to all stakeholders, troubleshooting and resolution time are drastically reduced.
Okay.
So that answers that question.
All right, thank you very much. And the last question is asking, does this solution, this mirror solution relate to FTTH? Does it relate with FTTH? Of course,
it can be used, like I mentioned earlier in the discourse, irrespective of your business. Are you into IT, telecom, ISP? FTTH is part of telecommunications. It's fiber to home. So it's under fiber optics, which is the second branch of transmission network. So it relates to FTTH because everything that needs to be done, I explained earlier, when you have fiber cuts, FTTH has to do with cables, cord, patch cords, and all that. So with the mirror solution, is there a fault? Yes, there will be faults. Is there a kink in the cable? There will be kinks in cable. The mirror solution will identify that, and the field engineers or the FTTH installers will be able to know where the fault is, instead of going to look at the power meter, whereas the issue is a kink in the cable. And if the issue is a power issue, it tells you it's a power issue, and you go straight to your power meter and do your proper reading and continue your troubleshooting. So it applies to FTTH. All right, thank you very much, Mr. Sistus, for that answer. So because of time, we are going to be summarizing these sections, and I can see some questions right on the comment section. Please, our customer support will contact you and give you a response to these questions. So if you have more questions, please share it on via our email, info@zoracom.com. You can also follow us on our social media. We are on LinkedIn, we are on Facebook, and we are on Twitter. There you get updates about Zoracom. Thank you very much once again for listening and for staying with us. Please do have a great day. Bye for now. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sisters. Thank you.
Thank you.